Good morning. Welcome to the Bluayado channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys. Today we're doing a portfolio review. Tomorrow is declaration date. Hope you guys enjoyed your holiday if you were off on Monday, which was also a snow day in New York. So we have plenty of snow outside that we had to use that day off and dig out our cars. So now I'm gonna do a portfolio review. I didn't review my portfolio in portfolio tracker for a minute. So on this day off, which is you know off day for me doing videos, Tuesday, January 21st. I just want to do a portfolio again. Who guys don't really know me, I started out full time dividend investing last year, November, when I lost my job. So I used my servants and I used the money I had in my Roth account. So I started out my account with around $70,000 and now I'm up to a portfolio value of 140 because even though you get paid the dividends, you got to take out money and reinvest so you can constantly make more money. That's the way I do it. That's just my own vision of how to invest in dividends. I don't want to just stick with the same old money. I want to constantly increase my account. So when you have those off days where a company ends up paying a lower payment because anything could happen in the market, you have more shares, so you still kind of even out. So that's the way I do it. That's me. Don't take advice from a random person on YouTube, but that's the way I do it, and it's been working out for me. So I made about $97,000, yes, last year on this account. So obviously I got to pay taxes on it this year. So instead of just putting my money in my savings account, I decided this year to start out putting a separate account just for tax money, so I don't feel the crunch when I got to pay taxes at the end of the year, because this is my actual income. This is what I do. This is my job. I'm a dividend investor. So I just want to do portfolio review. I did buy a couple of things. So right now I currently hold 105 different securities. I don't hold a lot of them. I just wanted to be in it. So some stuff I only hold one because I am dealing with the underlying one single security ETFs in Yield Max. So I bought like this one. I bought AI. I bought one just to check out how the underlying security is doing because I have a lot of the AIYY, which is the ETF tied to this one security. So if you just see like one security in my account, I was just testing it out because I just wanted to be in it. So Apple, of course, I use tons of Apple products. Obviously, I have an iPad. Obviously, I have an iPhone. So I am truly an advocate of buy what you use. So I have 7 shares of Apple. Um, Most of these are ETFs because that's what pays me. Amerisave, I bought that because it does special dividends. Amazon, obviously, who doesn't use Amazon? I use Amazon all the time. Even my credit card is an Amazon credit card, the one that I have. So, tell you how much I use Amazon. Apple, obviously, because I bought Apple, so because I bought the ETF that's tied to Apple security. There you go. Broadcom, obviously, you got to be in that because those are moving. ASLM is definitely moving. I bought this at there it goes. I bought this at 693, and look, it's up to 756 already. So it's great security right here. Again, Babo is this is tied to Alibaba? Did I buy Baba? Oh, I'm surprised. I gotta check. Maybe I did buy Baba. I gotta look. I should buy that. Anyway, Baidu, that's a Asian company doing really well. Biggie, I mentioned that in a whole video by itself. Supposed to be a constant one. BlackRock is actually down right now, but this is a really good security to hold. BlackRock is normally involved in like everything, so you gotta have at least one of those. You never know what they can do. Kava is similar to, I think, Chipotle. This one is up $5. I think this security could do pretty well. CEPI, which is the one that's related to mostly crypto securities. This is from Rex. This pays monthly. I think this one could do pretty good too. SIVA, it's only up $1. CLM, this one is doing pretty good. Again, this one increased their dividend this year. Instead of 10 cents, it's going to pay 12 cents. So awesome for that one. Chipotle had a giant, I think 20 for one stock split this year. This used to be a $3,000 stock, and now you can get it for 50 something dollars. So I mean, I think it can move again. I like Chipotle. I think it's very healthy eating. The food is fresh, and they don't put anything in the freezers, so everything in there is freshly made. Guacamole, everything is made fresh every day, and they cook the chicken on the grill right in front of you. I think Chipotle is a really good security to hold. So I bought it after the stock split because obviously I couldn't afford to buy even one security when it was $3,000. So these 10 shares are definitely bought at 50 something dollars, definitely after the split. Coinbase, yeah, definitely buy that. And I'm heavy in Coney, 925 shares, so you know. Crowd Strike definitely had to be in that, had to get one at least. Um, so definitely bought that one. Cisco Systems, just out there forever. Innovations in technology just had to be in that. Cintas, again, this also had a stock split this year. This is my one share I'm buying after stock split. DoorDash, I use it constantly when I'm lazy, so definitely know this is a good company. I did buy only one share seed, but I bought it back when it was only 105 and now it's 174. So buying even that one share was a really big boost. It's up like $70. So there you go for that one. Deck also had a stock split this year. This one share was bought after the stock split. So even after the stock split, I got it for 159. Now it's 209. So that's also doing pretty good. Krispy Kremes was a bad buy. I paid entirely too much for this security. I did hear the announcement that they were supposed to do something for with McDonald's, but I don't think that actually came true. So it dropped constantly after that. This was a bad buy. You have those in your account sometimes. Definitely, this one was a bad buy. Um, this $8 security pays 14 cents. For the last year, it paid 16 cents because they paid an extra bonus of 2 cents. But this year, it's going back down to 14 cents. So, I still think an $8 security that pays 14 cents is pretty good. So I do have a couple of those. This one is this one had a stock split, I think. I think it did. I think it had a stock split. So anyway, it's up. I paid $75 for it and now it's $81. So it's up a little bit. Again, this is the ETF. Down the line is Meta. This one too, this FDSU does a lot of special dividends through the year, so it's a good one to hold. Feet is that new one, from Dorsey Wright. Beppy, Rec Shares, really good too. 5E2 is another Dorsey Wright one. Guggenheim, this is also pretty good. It's about a $15 stock and it pays 18 cents every month, so it's not too shabby. Good. This stock is very high. Again, I can't get it back at the price that I came in at, so I didn't buy anymore. But this stock is really going up pretty good. It pays 10 cents every month. Google, I have to update this. I just bought two more shares. So, uh, Let me update this one. La 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 la. Uh huh. Hood. It's Robin Hood. Robin Hood's doing pretty well. You can buy crypto and regular securities with them. I don't happen to have a Robin Hood account, but a lot of beginners, um, and these could buy fractional shares, which is also good for people who don't have that much money to start with. So I think Robinhood is a pretty good application, also a pretty good security to hold. So I bought that. iBit, also iBit did really well. This from iShares, this Bitcoin security. I think I got it at I got it at 40s. Anyway, this divided by four, still about 30 something ish, and now it's 59. This security did pretty well last year. I just bought this one for quantum and it dropped because they said quantum securities won't really be able to do that supercomputing until really far out. And they also need a power source for it. So you probably have to go into having something like nuclear power plants to power the computer that could do quantum computing, or some fusion energy or something like that, because it would take that much power to actually get the quantum done. So once that was announced, they're not saying that it can't happen, but they are saying that it will take a few more years before any of these securities that deal with quantum computing could actually really make progress. So my new shift might be into going into stocks that are doing uranium, maybe because that's what you need to do a nuclear power plant, or focusing more on energy stocks because that would be what's needed for the future. AI too, also those applications that use AI takes a lot of electricity too. So since those things are things that's moving, I think I might go more into energy stocks. That probably be my next video if I find any good ones that I want to talk about. So that's coming up next. So anyway, yeah, most of this stuff I own are ETFs. Um, but I do, like, I do have quarterlies in here and stuff that I bought for growth. So yeah, overall I paid so far 169,638 dollars. So I am down. Again, I do have NAV erosions on my ETFs. They are paying, but I do have significant NAV erosion on them. So my portfolio is only worth 140, and I paid 169. So I am down about $29,000. But I did make almost 100,000 last year, and they think so far that I'm supposed to make 67,000 this year. So I'm not really hurting for that 30,000, but it doesn't look so hot. So that's where I'm at with this portfolio. I do make changes as I do see stuff that are really crazily nav eroded. I do make adjustments and I try to buy new securities. Um, and some of the ones that go down could really come back up. So you don't really want to take the loss when you could still get paid the dividends, and the price could still come back up later. But if I see that it's really not moving, I will sell out of it because it's really hurting the portfolio. So what else we got? Yep. This also had a stock split this year. So this security is pretty good too. Maro and Maro, the underlying and the ETF. McDonald's, you gotta have that. That's always doing pretty good. Meta, gotta at least have one of those too. Yeah, see, this one went up $200. I bought this at 486. and it's 612 right now. That's pretty good. Ulterior Group. Murney is not doing so good. I did say last time I might get rid of this when it was $5. Now it's even worse. It's 410. This might go to zero. I'm surprised that Yilmax didn't decide to do a reverse split on this. I'm really surprised about that. They might be coming out with that pretty soon. That's why I didn't want to bother selling it out and taking the loss. But yeah, this is looking really bad right now, this Murney. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. See if they do something next week. Man, I might write them a letter. You know, you can always send them something on their contact us. Maybe I'll write them something. Ask them what they're gonna do about this 410. I never saw them let it go this low. Even when Tesla went down to only $8, they did a reverse split. This is already $4 and they didn't do anything. I'm really surprised about that. So, it could be delisted pretty soon, right? I don't know what delisting price is, but this seems pretty close to a delisting price to me for Murney. So probably want to sell it before I get delisted and I end up with nothing. At least it's still worth 308. This is what I can make so far. Sorry, this is what I could possibly make this year, and it's only worth 410. I don't know about that. Okay, I'm gonna write them a letter, see what they say, and if not, this probably be sold tomorrow. So that's why good to look at your portfolio. Now we're doing a portfolio review. Microsoft, MicroStrategy. This one is really good security. Um, yeah, for five of them only pay 672, and now each one costs 396. This is doing really well. MSTU. Oh, we back up again. Here we go. Yeah, again, my yeah, this is really good. So what am I at? Like $10? Yeah, $10 is 13 bucks. So not too shabby. Misty is at 29. Look at my outlook for the payment is a lot less now because they went down to 227 instead of those $4 monthly payments. So we'll see. MU, Netflix, obviously, Nvidia. This is a 2x on Nvidia, NVDX, and then this is the ETF. So a whole lot of Nvidia here. Underlying security, two times leverage on it, and the ETF. So Nvidia better do some serious work here. So that one, this one too, Oak. That's not as bad as Marnie, so that's still good. Still had a lot of nav erosion too, but at least it's not $4. Park Hotels and Resorts. Also, this one does special dividends. This security is all right. The security is okay. Planeteer, we all know about that one. This one you can get a lot of upward gain from it. Platy, is the ETF for it. That's also good. PYPY is for PayPal. Qualcomm. Qualcomm is pretty good. This is the weekly. This was another ETF on quantum computing. Again, when that announcement came out, it did drop. That they knew that the quantum computing is pretty far out because you need so much energy to possibly do those calculations. So there goes that. This is another one I bought for quantum computing. This is still, they all took a hit when that announcement came out. So quantum computing took a hit. They starting to come back now. That people said that stuff, companies that have a lot of money to do research, like Google and Amazon, they could put enough money into it to get it done. And like I said, and they're coming out with the power and the energy sources to actually be able to do those calculations. So it should be coming. You know, it's gonna take a couple of years to get that done. So they did take a hit, but still something to hold. Reddit did phenomenal this year. It came out last year and it's just been going up and 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 up. This is great. I forgot what I paid for. I think it gotta be like $50, 50 something dollars. I got six of them for 276. And now each one costs 175. This is awesome. This security did awesome. Round Hill, RLI again, this one did really good. Had a special dividend and it did a stock split. Suave, you gotta have that. My biggest account is in Suave, so of course I gotta have Suave securities. This also did a stock split this year. This used to be like an 80 something dollar stock, and now they did a stock split, so it's easier to buy it now. SMCI supercomputers. You guys know what happened to that. They had that issue with the auditors and stuff like that, and then they bounced back. Same thing with the ETF that's attached to it. Snowy. I just came into this. This underline is Snowflake. I don't own Snowflake, but they did do really good when they did their earnings. So SoFi again, this is a heavily popular stock. Um, this is just a holder. So Sony, again, this is PlayStation, guys. I've been having PlayStations forever. What are you up to? PlayStation 5 now? So yeah, PlayStation's here. SoundHound AI is really good. Forgot what I got this at. 16 divided by this. So yeah, I don't know if it's $5, something like that. Anyway, it's $13 now. So this went up a lot. Soxy, this is the semiconductor one for the Target 12s. Oh, this is my tractor and supply store, guys. I live in farmland out here in Long Island. So we have tons of farms. This store is all over the island and they do really good business. Also, they had a stock split this year too. So I got in pre-stock split. So I ended up with 15. I think I had five. What did I have? Three. I can't remember what kind of stock split I had. I think it was one for five. Maybe I bought three. It's one for five. I'll look it up. Anyway, I was in this pre-stock split, so I have 15 now. Tesla again is doing awesome. It's just always doing awesome. And I have Tesla, the ETF for it. And I also have the new Granite Share ones, the Yield Boost. Got 10 of those in there. So we'll see what kind of real payment they pay. They came out last month for the first time. And even though they came out for like 5 days or 10 days, they still pay 4 cents a share. So let's see what kind of payment they make now when they could make a real payment. So that'd be interesting to see. I think they pay at the end of the month. So we'll see that on the last week of January. Texas Roadhouse was phenomenal. I bought this at 148. I only bought one. I'm so mad I bought one. But Texas Roadhouse, we do have a new one out here. It did open up in the mini shopping mall and it's always full. Texas Roadhouse did really well this year. I'm really upset that I only bought one. And they pay a decent dividend. So this is a quarterly one that just pays. Uber is here. Uber is the future, I think. So definitely have to have this security in my portfolio. UBS is okay. LT. LT is also dropping crazily. This is serious nav erosion right here. I don't know what they're gonna do about this one. This one should be really good. It's completely volatile though because of all the different securities in it. But I really thought it should do better. It's not really doing that great. So this is probably a heavy part of my 30,000 loss here is in LT because I thought this security would do a lot better and it's not. VTN, you guys know this is my go-to for tax free. No tax on my dividends for this one because I live in New York. This is strictly for New Yorkers. So this is state of New York tax free security, VTN. Wipro. Wipro did pretty good. Forgot what I bought it at, but it's up. So Walmart definitely. I live in Walmart. Walmart is like maybe zero point 0.5 miles away from me. It's like really around the corner. I'm in there all the time. All the time, Walmart. And last up, this is the last page out of my current holders of 105. YBTC, you guys know, turn to weekly. YBIT is the BTC, the Bitcoin ETF for YieldMax. YETH is the round hill for Ethereum. YBTC is the round hill for Bitcoin covered calls. YMAX is weekly. And Ziva is like a new beverage company. It's up. I just took a chance on this. This was my potential growth stock. So that's that one. And that was my portfolio review. So I currently hold 105 securities. My portfolio is down by 29,000. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is full disclosure here. My account's only worth 140. I paid 169, and I kind of showed you guys where I lost at. I lost at Murney. I lost at Ulti. Um, I lost at Coney, and those are my biggest losses. Those are the ones that went down the most for me. So that's it. Now, would I probably sell out of Murney? I probably will. I was gonna sell at 5. I probably will. I'm gonna send them a note though. I'm gonna ask them if they're gonna do a reverse split before I bother selling. But if they, if I don't get an answer, or if it try to go to it goes to 3 something, I might come out of it and take the loss for next year and just hold it. So that's the portfolio review. Let's look at the money. Let's look at the money. Okay, so that's everything. We don't want that. We just want to look at the fire account. This is the account I'm living off of here. So fire wise, this month they think I'm only gonna make 5,940. Spot 13. That's them estimating it out. Because so far, what did I make? I already made. What do we got here? So far, I already made $4,825.94 for January, and I still have 2 more months to go. We got Group A tomorrow, should be giving distributions. And then we also have Group B to end out the month. That should be on the 29th. So that'd be really sad if I really make 5,900 and I already make 48. That'd be 2 weeks of really bad earnings. But you never know. This is them guessing, right? So this is Dividend Tracker's guess. Let's see comparison for last month. They said I made how much? $8,827.75. Which this number is higher than what I made. But they also are tracking my quarterlies, which I'm not tracking. Let's look at what I have for last year. Last year I made 8,525 spot 93. That's me tracking it. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not tracking the quarterlies. You're all right. So, I never know. I don't know if it's a difference of $300. But I'll look at my actual statement. This is me tracking just, the ones I know that pay weekly and monthly. I'm not tracking any quarterlies on this spreadsheet at all. Which in case let me see what they got in here that I don't have. These are all ETFs. Oh, okay, yeah, they right. AI paid, AMF SF paid, CTOS paid, Microsoft paid, Sony paid, Tesco paid. All right, they do have a couple of more things that I didn't put in my spreadsheet here. RLI, yeah, they did have that special deal of $4 a share. Google paid, McDonald's paid, oh, SCHD paid, Qualcomm paid. Oh, it's a couple of ones that I didn't have before. BlackRock paid, FDS paid, Meta paid, Nvidia actually paid too. SSIC paid, Avigo paid, Texas Roadhouse paid. Uh, QCOM paid, but I didn't hold it then, so I'm not part of that. I bought QCOM at the end of the month. Um, I just bought QCOM this month, so that's not included in that. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? Might be more payment than I was really looking at. So yeah, so that's what they got me. Dividend tracker got me for $8,827.75 last month. I personally have $8,525.93. But again, like I said, I'm not looking at any quarterlies or any of my possible growth stocks that I bought. I'm only looking at the weeklies and monthlies, so it could be a difference. But okay, so them projecting me for having 5,940 spot 13 this month is going to mean that my next 2 weeks of payments are not looking so great, but we'll see what happens. I did buy some more securities Friday that I didn't put in here. I only added Google so far in here, but I did buy. I bought Clip, which is from Cran Shares. It's a Chinese ETF, and I did buy the new one, the new weekly one, LFGY. I got five of those. So I got like for 50. What I bought this for? What's this divided by? Five. 52 to something like that. What did I buy? What did I buy? What did I buy? 264. 510 divided by 5. 5282. Let's update. Let's update. Let's update the portfolio. Let's see if they even have it in here. This is a new security from Yieldmax. So I don't know if it's in here yet. LFGY. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's here. All right, good. And we got not 50. What I got? 52 spot 82 per share, and I got five of them. Save. Okay, so now I have 106 securities. I gotta add the other one. Clip. Clip. Cran Shares China Internet and Cover Call Strategy. That's that. That's the new one. I bought that one. How much did I pay for this again? I think that's about right. I think I paid about the same thing. Let me just check that out. Cran Shares. 324 spot 19. 324 spot 19. It's a little less. 3241. What did I just put in as 32? Clip, 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 clip. 3241. All right, so now I have 107 securities in here, and my portfolio value went up. So now I have 141,327 by 32 portfolio value, and I paid 170 now. 170 170,227 spot oh 06. So that was portfolio review, guys. I see you again tomorrow. And now I'm even deeper in the hole because I bought three things. I bought Clip, I bought Google, and I bought the new weekly one from Yield Max, and I only put 1,000 in reinvestment. So now I'm back to 2,900 again. Hopefully we do pretty good, or else again, like I said, I'll bring in new money and clear it, and then my margin account will be zero for February. I am planning to pay this next week when we get paid next week on the 24th. So on the 24th, my 6 month car insurance is due February 3rd, but I'll definitely be paying this 6 month insurance with whatever I do next week. So again, so far the rest of these stuff are pretty much paid with the money I sent to my checking account already. I sent 28 2,850 a year, and I sent 965 to the savings account for taxes, and I left 1,000 in an account to reduce this debit that I used my margin account for. So yeah, looking pretty good so far. And this was a portfolio review using the dividend tracker, and that's where I'm at. I am down portfolio value, and I see so far I am down with payments compared to December, but we'll see what happens. So far they're estimating 73,000 this year, which is less than last year because the numbers are lower so far. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching the Bluayado channel. See you guys tomorrow for a declaration date, and have a great day.